Yeah.
Are you sure? I think
Yeah, I
you're
guess.
live.
Oh no, look, now we're live. Uh-oh.
Yay.
What's going on, Jennifer
Nothing.
Lacey?
How are you?
Oh man, I'm you know what? I'm as good as I look, and that's pretty damn good. How about
How
that?
was your Thanksgiving?
It was oh man, it was awesome. So I went to my mom's,
Hmm.
which is, pretty standard
Yep.
for me during Thanksgiving. Got to get silly and crazy with my nephew and my niece. That was super, super fun. And then I hung out with your best friend, or
Hoo,
one
hoo,
of your
hoo.
best friends
Hoo, hoo, hoo.
that turns out we're related.
What?
Jamie
Are you
Knox
kidding?
and I.
What?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
freaking awesome.
It was super cool. Um, so anyways, that was my Thanksgiving. How was yours, girl?
I mean, it was good. It was just my mom wasn't there, which was a little bit like that because my mom's always a part of Thanksgiving, so she had some stuff she was doing with her husband, and so we're pushing it to the weekend. But all my brothers were there, all but one niece was there, and just a huge family. Again, food was amazing. Um, and this funny this morning, this morning I realized like I'm sitting drinking my coffee, and as amazing as yesterday was, like it could have been better. We had some drama with World Cup or Christmas movies, and so that's my
Oh,
in our house. That's
boo on
soccer,
both cases for me.
soccer or like who wins and all that, and so it was pretty some drama there, which
Oh, but
that's
because
okay.
Brian and
George
yeah,
are like, and it's World Cup,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's Thanksgiving, and then just mix in there a brother that is a huge Cowboy fan, and so it's like, okay, he's got to leave because the Cowboy. It's like it was fun. It was fun, but all of the amazingness yesterday. I'm sitting in my kitchen this morning, drinking coffee and thinking, let me tell you the most amazing part about how wonderful yesterday was is when you can sit in your kitchen the day after Thanksgiving and the whole house is quiet and the kitchen is clean. Like to me, like I just felt like everything is right. Like the world is spinning in the right direction because my kitchen is clean and everyone's sleeping from the Thanksgiving hangover from yesterday.
My house is the same way, Jen.
But I mean, isn't it that way most of the time?
Every day is the day after Thanksgiving here in the Fortress of Solitude. So we got some people. So we got James Gable.
Good morning,
Good morning,
James.
man. It's what like 8:30 up in Denver right now.
Woohoo,
Beautiful
buddy.
buddy says hashtag blessed.
Yes.
Armando 2.0, the
Nice.
producer, says good morning from the breakfast table. Man,
Yes.
I've had breakfast with that guy. That sounds awesome. He sent some pictures too. He says he's not
Present. That's okay.
present. I'm present yet not present. Oh
That's
yeah,
okay.
that's like the story of my life. So folks,
Present, present.
we got the little pop-up. We decided to do middle of the morning because we rarely do that, right? Because of work
Yeah,
or
it's
whatever.
usually super early or like at night right before we realize we didn't do a pop-up, but we don't want Buddy to get on your case. So we like have
Yes,
to do it really
yes,
fast.
that happened last time. I was the Delta. So yeah, so for me, I got to hang out with Jamie Knox. I got to, spend time with my nephew and niece. And like right now, you and I were talking right before we went live. I've got like crazy, crazy energy because I'm 3 stories away from finishing my first
You're
book.
so-
Well, at least finishing the manuscript of it.
Yes.
And like it's like, oh, it's so close. What else can I start? Like, no, I can't start. I need to pump the brakes.
Yes.
So that's kind of where I'm at right now.
Awesome. And you're also kind of finishing up another little thing that will be rolling out soon, right?
Yeah. So that's the thing, right? Like I'm practicing what I preach. October, I had a lot of ideas, and I kind of do this, do. We're gonna do this, and then I said, then all of a sudden I got work like with awesome clients
that pays
Denver,
you,
with the Dallas, and I'm like, oh man, I got to kind of earn money,
right?
so I had to stop on the things. So, anyways, I recalibrated all of that. So that's the awesome thing. Like I get to finish today. I don't know if it's gonna be today because I have 3 stories, and they're not last by accident. They're hard. And so the emotional drain of me just going through them again, my goal is to finish them today. I have
Yes.
some bandwidth tomorrow, just
Okay.
in case. But once that's done, then I can finish processing the Lean in Love journal just in time for the holidays. And so we have some secret artwork from Miss Jennifer Lacey, the master doodler. And so that'll be on the cover. Anyway, so yeah, next week, that's the plan.
Whoop, whoop.
We got Mr. Denver
Oh, you
Waters.
didn't even bring Steve up. He's like, is NoBS marketing being censored over here? You didn't even bring his comment up.
I did bring him up.
You didn't bring his rock star Jennifer Glasses, me.
Well, hold on, correction. He didn't say rock star. That y'all can read it.
That's just look at the picture. We know the emoji means that. Come on.
You have to go back and watch it, Jen, because I did bring it up earlier. And
okay,
Steve
I'm watching.
No, Steve, you're not being censored.
Steve didn't see it either, so we'll see. Go back and
replay. I got proof now, baby. So what are we talking about tomorrow?
Oh my gosh!
Like I have to blame you for this topic.
You do, 100%.
I'm not taking any ownership.
Yes, 100%. So we, you and I, obviously talk a lot about conversations and things that sometimes are not so fun to talk about and a little uncomfortable. So that's kind of our MO, right?
Yes.
And so we were having a conversation just about the holidays in general. And we have different views on those. We have different experiences, different triggers, different things that sometimes, make us excited, but also things that kind of make us not feel so good. And so you and I thought, well, let's do a show talking about the highs and the lows of the holidays, because Maria Martin and I just did one for our firm right before Thanksgiving on just, dealing with grief during the holidays. So like there's people that's a trigger, and that's things that they have to deal with that. And there's a lot of people around, and they're happy and they're joyful and they're singing and lights and Christmas, and all these things are so happy and joyful. Yet there are a lot of people out there that maybe are dealing with some things, or a little bit broken, or a little bit sad. And that's okay, because we're all human and we all have a lot of things going on. And so we have to account for both sides.
Yes, because I love the holidays. I love them so much that I decorate for them all year long. And I've done that my whole life.
I can see, because I feel like I already know your Christmas decorations that stay up all year, and the theme behind you, the green behind you, is kind of like a little bit of a hint on how you represent Christmas. I'm just saying.
That's like a total Freudian slip. Oh my God. Yeah, that's an amazing read. That's why Steve Martin says hashtag. That's Jennifer Lacey.
See, it was implied, and I already knew it, but he needed to clarify it for you.
No, but Jennifer says implied. What she means is she just sent a threat, and you better respond.
I did not.
Maya Little, good morning, Maya.
Good morning, Maya.
Yeah, the holidays, and I'm probably gonna say, here's my assumption, is that my kind of feeling or the experience with the holidays, it's not like bad experience.
Mm-hmm.
It's just come on, man. Okay. I get it. And so there's my brother and I were having my brother Ernest, he's a year younger than me. We were having a conversation, and he really did an excellent job of helping me understand his perspective or his situation on a very specific, intimate thing that we were kind of bumping heads about. And when he framed it the way he did, I'm like, damn, I know exactly what that feels like on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And what's worse is I also know what it feels like when people are like, but if, and why don't you? And it's like, man, piss off. I'm good. And so I owe him I told him dude, thank you for helping me see, but I owe him an apology, because this morning I'm like, man, I know how irritated I would get with people that are solutionizing and all that stuff. without understanding where he was at on the situation, that's exactly what I was doing. I thought I was like being motivational. No, I was like stepping all over him. And so anyway, that's kind of what happens around the holidays. My birthday also happens to be in December. And so it's this thing that, and maybe this will help me, like this conversation that we have tomorrow will help me like better articulate it, because it doesn't take very much for me to get frustrated, because I've had these damn conversations every year, year after year after year after year about this stupid thing. And so like the green, right? Like, yeah, I'm okay with being recognized as being Grinchy or being Scroogey, like whatever. I'm good with it. But I don't really understand like all the energy and decorating and all that. Now the food, 100%. Keep bringing the tamales, the menudo, like all the, come on, bring it. Like all the rest of the stuff. I'm not. It's difficult for me to get excited about it. That I'll say that. And then there's the emotional, like the traumas that we all experience, right? If we lose somebody, this may be the first Thanksgiving without them, the first Christmas without them, or
20th.
What's that?
Or the 20th.
Or the 20th.
Without
Yes.
And that there's some triggers that maybe, set people off or get people in an emotional place that could cause some drama, and it wasn't intended or it wasn't intentional, I guess, when it comes to stuff like that. But we're all human and we have to like be aware of that.
Yes. Oh, look at Ian, man. Ian's always bringing solid stuff.
Ian, I got to meet him in person. Yes. He showed up to the NoBS breakfast meetup in DFW. Bam, bam. I got to hug him in person, so it was awesome.
Yes. Ian says it's not about you on the holidays. It's about creating memories and spending genuine time with family, being kind to others in a time when people maybe don't have family and friends around to support them. Brilliant. Absolutely. Yep. It's not about me. Fake news. It's always about me. No, I'm joking. Thank you, Ian. That's beautiful, man. Yep. I appreciate your never-ending support. So yeah, I mean, that's the thing. We're going to talk about the highs and lows. Even though you didn't let me use my original idea for the thumbnail, Buddy says, #pity party. Sometimes, yes. We cleaned it up a little bit. Jen said, hey, the idea, like, we'll call it holiday highs and lows. And I'm like, yes, I have the perfect visual. So I sent her a GIF of Cheech and Chong, right? Highs and lows. And that immediately got rejected. I should have sent it to Steve. Steve Martin would have approved it, like 100%. I know that.
Yeah. We'll wait and see the comments on that one.
Oh, man. So how are you planning to relieve yourself of the calories, of yesterday's calories, Jen?
Probably today. We got some family activities with the girls. There's a couple of different events, like a Christmas type event down in McKinney that, like you'd walk around and different activities and stuff like that. So that is part of the plan. And then hopefully we can just get out. It's supposed to rain later today. So hopefully we get out and walk a little bit. That's my goal.
Good for you. I'm sure the rest of the NoBS tribe is, probably snuggled up, like sleeping off some of those calories. You get a pass for sure.
Yes.
I'm going to be recording some high intensity content today.
Okay, good.
So what's that?
I said good.
Yes.
Always good when we get high intensity.
Yes, that is my plan, to work off some of them turkey calories from yesterday. Be good, some good stuff.
And then I'm going to add another teaser here, because it's something else I want to make sure we hit tomorrow. Is when we say highs and lows, we know there's some that are highs and some that are lows. But I also want to talk about how some of those highs then crash. And so there's some examples of, a lot of times people get into the holiday season and they make sometimes not very smart decisions because they get caught up in everything. And then as soon as the holidays are over, they then still have to deal with that. So I think that those are some things that aren't so uncomfortable to talk about, but I think it's super important. So
that sounds, now I'm like super interested. See what that's all about.
I'm sure I can ask you like 2 questions and we'll get some really good stuff about some decisions.
Well, sure, but not related to the holidays because I'm like, I don't get highs on holidays. Like I get low because
Right.
like I'm supposed to be jingle all the way, and I just ain't jingling. Like it's all right if my jingle don't jingle.
So that's why I'm going to continue to wear wonderful things to help you stay in the wonderful holiday spirit.
Yeah. This is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one. My buddy says high intensity, but he's asking with the shirt on.
With the shirt on, he put the wrong punctuation. No, he's good. Nope. He knows exactly how we need to do this. It needs to be exclamation.
Whoa. I heard we. Where's this we coming from? Who
buddy, we had a side conversation way long ago, and it's assumed every time that comment comes up.
Oh, I love it. I love it. No, there will not be a shirt on, buddy, but it will comply with the NoBS extreme censorship. How about that?
From Steve Martin.
No, from you. Oh, I love it. Yeah. All right. So what else? What else you got for the NoBS tribe before we let them get back to their nap?
I think those, again, bring it tomorrow, and just, we want to hear celebrations, but we also know that, these conversations may start somewhere, but they end up going in a lot of different places. And we know, and Maria, she's not on this morning, but I'm sure she'll go back and listen. I mean, when we talk about holidays, like there's triggers, there's things that we've done with people, we haven't done with people. I mean, just, in that, I think the human part, I think that's the biggest part for me. Just like going into after Thanksgiving, leading up to Christmas, you're going to be having a lot of exchanges with a lot of different people. And the biggest thing is like, you don't know their story. You don't know their background. You don't know what's going on in their head. So just have some grace.
Yes.
I mean, that's a big one.
Yes. Be graceful with yourself and be graceful with your people. Absolutely.
Yes.
Awesome.
And tomorrow, if you don't want to go shopping with everybody, say, I got an obligation. I got to be in front of my computer, in front of my phone with my coffee at 8 o'clock Central.
8 a.m. Central. And then we have the after party.
Yes.
It's going to be happening on LinkedIn chat or whatever it is, audio. Mm-hmm. The event has already been created. So Jen,
thank you. So I could show up.
So Jen can show up because everybody else was able to do it. No, it's been there. I don't know if I've done like inviting or whatever, but we'll make sure everybody gets it. So we can hear some more voices because, man, that group is good. Look at that. Hootski says, gotcha. What's up, Hoots? And Hoots will be spinning the 1s and 2s in the background tomorrow. So it ought to be a good time. I'm kind of eager to listen to the after party because just like always, when we get in and it's the whole group of us having like real, like hearing each other's voices and sharing.
Everybody's not just yours and mine.
Right. Yes. It gets so deep.
Yes.
So I'm excited for that.
Yes.
But I got to go feed the reindeer. Here's the thing, like, feed the reindeer. Well, you know what? Then you got to clean up reindeer poop. Like I don't see. I don't get it. Anyways, I'm joking.
You got to put the tree up when you got to take it down. Like
you got to take the tree down. Exactly. No, I'm joking, y'all. Yeah, like I got holiday stuff to do. So I'm gonna go do that.
Okay. And we'll see everybody in the morning. And we both will be there. Jesse will be home. No internet issues.
No internet issues. I'll be there. All right, y'all. Be cool, and we'll talk to you mañana in the mañana.
Yes.
Later. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I need